Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and today we are come up with a very unique example. And what we to do today is basically a GPA calculator. Those people who are related to the educational sectors or who are currently enrolled in the universities or who have passed the universities, they know what the GPA is and how we can calculate the GPA. And so I just made the simple template for the people who wants to use the GPA system. And how the GPA system works, here you can see the credit hours and total points, and here you can change the term for semester term, or you can change it to the quarter term. And here you can see the grades, and here is the grading system. Like if the person got A plus, so he will be allocated 4.3 points, and if the person is below A or A, he will be got the 4 grade. And if he or she got A negative, then the grading system will be 3.5. so this is the grading system, and this is the total GPA system. And how it will be calculated: for suppose if the person got a positive, then its point will be 17.2. if the person got A negative, then its points will be 14 point, and if it got A, then its points will be 16. if the person got F grade in it, then its CGPA declined, and its overall cumulative CGPA is also or decreased, and it become 3.8. so how this whole function will work: and basically you just need 3 important formulas, and with the help of just 3 important formulas you will got all this type of template. And how can we make it? So we just make it from scratch, so that you will get the better understanding of how can we make this type of template. So we'll start it. First you have to go here, and in this you have to first select the 4 boxes and make it merge and center. Now right here the cumulative GPA and calculator, and now you have to just select all and make it bold, so that all the remaining will be in the bold. And you have to first write these, copy, and you have to paste it. And first you have to write here the cumulative GPA calculator, and you have to first give some space. Then what you have to do, you have to write here the grand total credits, and in this one you have to write your grand total points, and the last one choose academic term. It's basically up to you. Either you want to write here the semester or quarter, it depends upon you. Now we just go here, and you have to first select the 4 boxes, and you have to just go here, and here you can see the all border function. You have to go here, all border function, and you have to select all the 4 boxes and go here and write your merge center. And in the first box you have to write your subject and comma course. Now in this one you have to write grade, and in this one credit, and the last one is you have to write points. And in the second last line you have to just write your total, and in the last one you have to just select 2 boxes and make it merge. And this one you have to write your GPA. This is how these things will work, and you have to just write here and double click on it, so that it will be automatically applicable to every other box. Now what you have to do, you have to just copy it, and giving some space you have to paste it again. You have to go here and paste it again. You have to use the same function, go here, give space, and paste it again. You have to just drag it down. This is how you have to do the same thing for every box. Paste, and last paste, and in the last you have to again use the same function. Once you have to made, then you have to just use the copy paste function so that everything will be applied to it automatically. Now what you have to do, you have to just select the 4 boxes, and you have to write here your cumulative GPA is, and you have to give 2 boxes and merge it so that your function or your GPA will be recorded here. Now what you have to do, you have to first use the term, which term they wants to use, if they use academic term or which term. So I just go here in the data validation functions, because we just want to need the 2 terms, semester or quarter. So you have to select this cell, and here you have to go here in the tabs, and in the tabs you have to go here in data validation, and in data validation you can see the data validation, and in this you can see the data validation function, and the box will appear, and here you can see any value. You have to go here and select on the list option, and it says source, so you have to select this and go here in the GPA grading system and give this the 2 boxes option and click in OK. And now you have to go here, and if you see, you can see the semester option. You have to just go here, and if you want to the quarter system, you can write as per your own choice. Now what you have to do, you have to write the same thing for here. So how you use, you can use your equals to, and now you have to select this cell, and before selecting you have to first write, or you have to first use here dollar symbol, so that if you copy and paste the option, then values will not be changed. Now you have to write AND function, and inverted comma you have to write 1, and inverted comma close, you have to just create it, and you have to just make it in the left line. Now you have to just copy and select all the options, and here you can see I just select all the options with the same time, and you have to just go here, and here you have to see the paste option. You have to just paste it. So and now what you have to do, you have to change manually for every other box, like you have to write 2, and you have to write 3, and 4 this one, and 5 this one. The example is very simple. What you have to do, you have to use the same thing for every other box, and then the formula will be applicated to all the box. Once you have to just made some work, then the remaining will be automatically do its own work. You have to just write here 7, then this will be given the 8, and I just give it 8, and I give it 9 and 10, then go here for 11, then go here for 12. This is how our function works. And if you what you have to do, you have to use the function, and how we use the remaining, you can see if I just change the term for semester, so you can see all the semester terms will be changed, and if I just use here quarter, so you can see all the values will be changed for quarter. So this is our quarter system completed. Now what we have to do, you have to use here total function for credits, so you have to just go here and write here sum, and you have to select all the values, and you have to just drag it down, and you have to again you drag it so that the same formula will be applicable to it, and you have to again copy, and you have to just copy, and you have what you have to do, you have to select all the boxes, 2 boxes, and you have to go here and select all the 2 boxes, and again these 2 boxes, and again not this one. You have to just go here again and copy, go here and go this one, and you have to go here this one, this one, this one, and that is this, and last this one. you have to select here, and you can see it gives 0 to every, because we did not have used any other function, any other formula for this. This is how our credit system completed. Now for CGPA you have to write here equals to, we just use three function or three formulas. So what the three formulas? First one is the applicable is in GPA. So if error, then bracket open, and you have to first say that points divide by credit if its value given, otherwise comma it given dash, and you have to just close it. So what it says name error. So how you have to do it, you have to just write equals to, we just write here error and comma, first it has to give this one divide by this value. If there is no value given, you have to just write a dash and you have to just close it. So it gives dash, you have to just copy and copy, and you have to just again select this and copy is the same function, and you have to just go here, and for the paste option you have to go here, so the same formula will be applicable to every other box. And this is the function completed. Now what we have to do, we have to use our second last formula, and second last formula is VLOOKUP formula. So how our VLOOKUP formula will works, so you have to just first write here equals to, this is very critical, or this is very unique formula, so you have to be very careful in it. First you write if error bracket open, now we use VLOOKUP bracket open. Now it says which value I want to look, so we just want that you have to look this one value, comma. Now it says table array, so you have to go in GPAGradingSystem and you have to just give it the table, and in the table you have to first then you have to just write here comma, and before that you have to give it dollar symbol, so that if we paste the formula, so the same formula will be applicable to every box. Now it says column, so we want from the grading values we want the points, so points are in the column number 2, so you have to just write here 2 and comma, and true for exact value, we for true for approximate, and false for exact, so we just want the exact, so I just write here false. Now close the bracket, static, and then what it has to do, it has to multiply by our grade, so you have to just select the value, comma. Now then last one you have to just write inverted comma and close the bracket, so it's applicable to it. Now what you have to do, you have to just drag it down. Now copy the formula, and you have to just copy, and you have to go here and paste this one. You have to just use the same function for this one, and again I just drag it down, so you can use the same function for every other box. This is very simple on template, and this is very simple way to make the template. What you have to do, you have to just use the three formulas, and what other you have to do, you have to use the copy paste function, so that all the boxes will use the same function. Now this function will complete it, and now our last formula, which is for CGPA calculation, you have to just write equals to, and first you have to write if bracket open, and in the bracket you have to give if total credits equals to 0. Now then it gives dash, other than that it has to use this divide by this, and gives you the value, and the value is not given here. So now suppose I use the grading system for, if I just give the person grades 4, so you can see the changes, and I just make this changes and just right here in the merge, and the same function I use here, and the same function I use first I just select all the boxes, so the beauty of the system also work, and it will be more attractive to just use the center alignment, other than that the left alignment or one box system. So what you have to do, you have to manually go here and select the cells. You have to again go here and select the cell, go and merge. What you have to do, you have to go and you have to use the same function. This is what you have to do. If you do one thing for one cell or one box, you have to do the same thing for the other boxes as well. This is what the system function works, and you have to use the same function. And now you can see, if I give the grade 4 and if I give the grade A plus, then you can see the points. If I give the person A, then you can see the points. If I give the person A negative, you can see the points. And you have to first give it the alignment, central alignment, and now you can change this alignment to left one. I just use this alignment for this function, and this is how you get. And what this function use, credit function, so you have to just go here, equals to sum, bracket open, and for credits, here are our credits, so you have to just select your first one, comma, second, third, comma, and fourth one, comma, now fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth one, now ninth, 10th, 11th, and the 12th. You have to just close it. Now for our grading points, because without that we are unable to get our cumulative frequency. You have to just write your sum, bracket open. For this, here are our points, comma, comma, comma. Now you have to just write a comma, 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 and use this one, select this one, select that one also, that one also, and this is our last selection. I have to just select here. So here you can cat our CGPA as well, and you have to just make it more zoomable. So here what you got, so if I just give the person 3, 2, 4, and if I just use here B plus C, F, if I give F, and if I give that person here 3, 4, 5, not 5, if I give it 4, 2, and write here A plus and B negative, C plus, D. So what the values it cards, its frequency or its cumulative frequency, you can see. If I just give it A plus in many subjects, so what he will be cat, you can see its CGPA is continuously improving. And this is the way you can make the whole cumulative frequency chart. Now what you have to do, you have to just make it more attractive. And how you can make it more attractive? You can make it attractive by just using the color. You can use the same color here, and you can choose the color here, or you can use it for white, and same you can choose here. And for these values you can choose here white, and for color you can make it little light so that it will be you can use this function, or you can use the same color for these one, so that the same formula or functions will be completed. Now you have to just select, you have to select all, and you can make it this one, and by just you have to just go here and copy it, now quarter, and same you have to just use here function, select all, and you have to select all the boxes to make it more attractive, our whole formula, select here and copy all. You have to just go here and you have to just use this function, and again you have to go here and use white for our system. Now you can see if I just change the value to semester, so you can change the semester change. And if I just use the grading system, if I give it 3 points, and if I just use it F grade, so it got F grade. If I give it E, then it is no grade. And if I just give it B, so B plus. And if I just give it C, and if I just give it here B4, this is how our cumulative frequency. You can change it to just by decreasing the decimals, and you can also use it to decreasing the decimal. This is how our enhance function, you can increase its beauty. And this is how our whole CGPA topic is completed. And this is how you can use it. There are only 3 functions and 3 formulas we use here. And if you want these formulas, so I just copy and paste the formulas in our below that, or I just use and paste these formulas in the last, so that you can get the better understanding of it. First you have to just write a comma and paste it. And what I used our second formula. What I use is copy and go here and paste it. This is our second. And what is our third our is you have to go here and copy and use our third function. And I just make it bold for you, so that you can get the better understanding of it. And this is how, with the help of your support and with the help of your concentration and your focus, we have completed our whole cumulative CGPA calculator. And this is how we can made it. I just use the formulas, which are very simple, 3 formulas, and with the help of these 3 formulas I made the attractive CGPA calculator. And this is how we made it. If you face any confusion here, you can write in our comment section, and if you need any support, you can write it in comments. We will surely reply you. Please share and subscribe and support our channel. Thank you very much.